Your Radiance, have you heard the news? The final victors from the Colosseum are Outlanders. Cookies.
Outlanders? Is there a problem with the connection?
They passed the 3 trials, my queen. But there was a whiff of fresh flour to their dough. They didn't have the right to enter.
Your Brilliance, considering the fact that there has been a sudden rise in monster attacks. Perhaps these events are somehow linked?
They didn't seem that bad to me. I certainly won a scrumptious sum of coins thanks to their prowess in battle. Nothing beats the monster games.
We should bring these cookies in and find out how they infiltrated the system. What if it was them who caused the error in the cheese storage? If they won't talk, we can soak them in milk. That will make them cooperate.
Enough! Enough! Last thing we need is a commotion in our kingdom. A single error, so what? Our riches won't go anywhere because of that.
But, Your Radiance...
Smoked cheese, Cookie. Your enormous greed has always been troubling. Sometimes you seem to forget that all you see around is mine, and mine alone. Yes, and the same goes for the final decision on this matter.
Your Majesty, now is the time for you to listen to my counsel.
What is it?
The expansion of the Golden Cheese Kingdom with the strength of your soul gem, of course.
I see you wish to resume that old argument of ours, smoked cheese, Cookie. Remember, it was your enormous greed that got you sent to the Colosseum, and yet you wish to bring it up again?
My greed is only ever on behalf of this glorious kingdom, Your Radiance. If Your Majesty were to take over the neighboring settlements, would the kingdom not be better protected from Dark Enchantress Cookie's return? With Your Majesty's soul gem and my monsters, we could increase and multiply the Golden Cheese Kingdom's strength.
Smoked cheese, Cookie. My power here is already absolute. The Golden City is perfectly safe under my protection. Not to mention, I have already lost what was most precious to me because my focus was elsewhere. I do not plan on repeating my mistake.
Understood. After all, Your Radiance's strength is yours to wield as you desire.
I see you finally understood. Let us go. I must rest my weary feet in the cheese fondue springs at once.
Dark Enchantress Cookie has returned, and yet Golden Cheese Cookie refuses to listen to me. I suppose she's blind to how much we suffered when she was off fighting with those oh-so-great hero cookies. Continue on like this for the sake of the kingdom. Even for someone who refuses to face reality, this is taking it too far. After all, without your soul gem, you're nothing but a childish brat. Oh my cheese.
Smoked cheese cookie. This is the optimal time to smoke the intruders.
Smoke? What do you mean? You're gonna actually smoke the monsters?
That's right. I can control monsters by enveloping them with my smoke. Just like this. Monster, obey your new master.
Wow! The monsters turned completely harmless!
We could have handled them. It feels strange to end a battle like this.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you could. I witnessed your potential back in the Colosseum with my own eyes. And now, since you do not need to regain your strength, it would be a perfect time for you to leave our kingdom.
Leave? No way! We have to go convince Golden Cheese Cookie to fight!
Are you still hoping for the help of her soul gem? Give it up. She'll never lend that strength to anyone. She'd sooner use it to deal with you.
Ouch! The tingling is back!
What tingling?
I feel it too. But what's with this flickering every time it tingles? Doesn't it remind you of the sparkles we saw when those monsters appeared?
This. Marzipan cookies. One of you will transfer the monsters to the cages. The rest, capture these cookies.
Wait, what? We haven't even done anything wrong! Just be careful, will you? Oh, it's already stinging everywhere!
Targets captured. Please specify destination.
To Mozzarella Cookie's control chamber. She must examine your symptoms. Just like monsters, they have entered as their doughy selves and have caused continuous errors. We must take care of this at once. I shall envelop you in my smoke and control your minds to ensure your departure.
What? Mind control? Oh. You think you can send us away just like that? I suppose your comfortable and luxurious lifestyle here has made you delusional. We cannot just be controlled like those monsters of yours. We will not leave until Golden Cheese Cookie pledges to help.
Comfortable and luxurious, you say? You ignorant little...
Smoked cheese cookie. Enough.
Just wait till I take control of your brain, and I'll close that pesky mouth of yours.
What in cheese's name is going on here? I hear nothing from you, and now I come to find you in this ruckus. Can you not restrain yourself? Smoked cheese cookie. I recall warning you against using your powers to control other cookies, but it seems you have forgotten.
I apologize, Your Radiance. Anxiety got the best of me with all of these uncontrollable errors.
These errors are nothing I can't solve. Or do you plan to use your smoke on fettuccine cookie as well?
I see. It's like you said. Fettuccine cookie is causing errors as well, and thus has created a crack in this world. This world is built from Golden Cheese Cookie's strength. But could it be that errors can cause a crack in this world? No. In Golden Cheese Cookie? In that case, I will be able to use her weakness to my advantage and steal away her soul gem. And finally, I can take over the other kingdoms and block Dark Enchantress Cookie's advance without that brat getting in my way. All that has changed is the size. The actual cages are exactly the same. I see no need for you to examine it further. So what are your actual intentions?
Oh my cheese! I actually wanted to see the cage, you know, to calculate how many monsters could fit into it. And, smoked cheese cookie, I wanted to check whether your ambitions had grown, just like this cage of yours.
To think you have such suspicions about me. Are you sure the height of your new office hasn't gone to your head?
How amusing. I guess you could see it that way. How could I remain the same after hearing Golden Cheese Cookie's decision? The only one who remains unchanged is her. If we just lock ourselves up inside this place and refuse to act, the Golden Cheese Kingdom will end up collapsing in the most dull way ever. And our ambitious and divine ruler completely refuses to recognize this fact.
I could not agree more. She refuses to listen when we inform her of such dangers. I admit, I was unaware the situation troubled you, Mozzarella Cookie. You showed no signs.
I knew that voicing my thoughts would never change anything, you see. But I realized something when those cookies arrived with such shocking news. If this kingdom ever has to change, it must be now.
Then, what do you think we need to do to help make that happen?
We must work from beyond the kingdom. As for how we'll do this, I have no clue. Just keep this in mind for now. The fact that I brought this up with just the two of us here means that I currently find you, Smoked Cheese Cookie, much more interesting than our ever-radiant queen.
Oh, I see. Of course. You became a denizen of this kingdom purely for fun's sake, so I can't say I'm surprised. Well then, if you promise to keep these thoughts from Golden Cheese Cookie, I'll show you something very interesting.
Wow. Then I'll look forward to it.
Burnt Cheese Cookie has been blindly loyal to Golden Cheese Cookie for ages. He's so observant it could get me in trouble. And yet, he has no actual proof against me. All he'll find is a faint scent of smoke, nothing more. If I had known these errors could be so useful, I would have captured some monsters and experimented on them ages ago. The glitches you carry are truly marvelous and brilliant. With you at my disposal, my plans are close to fruition. But there is still room for failure. Wait for me here. Just one more error like yours, and then I'll let you all loose. Finally, my preparations are complete. Monsters, prepare yourselves, for I shall use your powers for something truly great. Enjoy these last moments, you childish and irresolute ruler. I shall end the dark ages of your rule and shine a new light on the Golden Cheese Kingdom. Denizens of the Golden Cheese Kingdom, hear my word.
Smoked cheese cookie. What took you so long? Chop, chop. And you look so...
High Priest Cheesenbird, take a step back.
Are you afraid? Are you suffering? I know you're struggling to know the reason why. Your fear is caused directly by the silence of Golden Cheese Cookie. She used her power to cover up the truth.
Smoked Cheese Cookie! Do not insult her radiance so!
They say the power of a hero is greater than all else. Then why did this so-called heroes building crumble without a trace? Do you not find it strange? Do you really find this city to be a perfect paradise created by your god? Look around you. This is the ugly truth of this supposedly perfect kingdom.
I have given you my time and my trust, and this is how you choose to repay me.
Pitiful and naive things. You have been lied to. We have nothing left but our souls, wandering this void. Our dough already crumbled to pieces back in the Dark Flower War, and was left in the dark, forgotten too, sealed in honey and wax.
Silence! Smoke Cheese, I command you.
This golden city is not an illusion, but a delusion! Look at you! The once all-powerful god has fled to the sky to escape her own subject. Everything is playing out just like I thought. It's so disappointing, and yet satisfying.
Smoke Cheese Cookie, for old time's sake, I shall give you a final chance. Stop this nonsense and beg for my forgiveness at once. I shall hear your excuses and decide on your punishment.
Forgiveness? You must be quite confident in your ability to defeat me. Well then, let's see how far that arrogance will take you. You'll regret being so arrogant for the rest of your miserable life. Soldier, it's time for you to come, master. So this is the strength of it. The power. It's surging through me. I truly will be able to achieve whatever I wish for from now on.
Smoke Cheese Cookie, return my soul jam at once.
Oh, golden cheese cookie. Give up. From now on, this kingdom follows my rules and my design. Oh, I command thee! All of this kingdom shall obey my word! Obey! Accept me into every space that golden cheese cookie once occupied!
No, you mustn't change the design of the kingdom so hastily.
The ground is shaking!
Transform. Obey me! I do not care if this world shatters to dust! Obey my word! Now! The soul jam is mine. I must take care of Golden Cheese Cookie at once.
Protection measures initiated. Protect. Protect.
What? This is... Let me go! Let me go now! Monsters, attack!
Smoked Cheese Cookie has been captured by the marzipan cookies! Now's your moment, Golden Cheese Cookie. Quickly!
How do you like it? It's a function I added a while back. Just in case I got a bit too heated during one of my many bets.
Mozzarella Cookie, all along, this was your plan.
Aw, you know me. I figured that without shaking things up a bit, you'd just end up as another dull tyrant. Anyway, you've managed to provide some top-class entertainment. Thank you.
I'll destroy you all! So, Dad, give me my soldier! Give it to me now!
I see you are completely driven by greed and greed alone. Stay where you are.
Burnt cheese cookie.
I, Burnt Cheese Cookie, am the gatekeeper of this place.
Ugh. In these ruins, without a gate, you claim to be the gatekeeper. All your presence is good for is just buying time.
It's not just buying time. If I can protect my ruler while she needs it, I will do so until my dough turns to ash. Especially if that means blocking your path. I am pleased to face you in combat, Smoked Cheese Cookie. I shall become the gate which you cannot pass.
No, Golden Cheese Cookie has awoke. Why did she have to wake?
Your Majesty.
Burnt cheese cookie, you've done well. Now retreat and check your injuries. Now, everyone can rest. I shall come to wake you once I've done what I need to do.
I shall wait for you, my queen.
If you need a bit of help, it's all right to wake me up.
I have no regrets left, nor am I leaving behind the mummy. This is my farewell, chap. Thank you for many great years, Your Majesty. I have left you a humble present, so go to the canyon at sunset.
My friend, I promise to do so. My Golden City, I put you to rest.
No! It's mine! Mine! Should have been mine! I can't handle this. I haven't done any of the things I wanted! Destroy it all! If I can't have it, no one can! Monsters! Tear it all apart! Destroy it all and leave nothing behind!
I think he's having another tantrum.
Why? Why was I not enough?
Smoked cheese cookie.
I'd rather you just destroyed me. Why are you showing me mercy? Perhaps you wish to humiliate me first.
You, too, are one of my subjects. I am angry at you, yes. But as long as I'm your queen, I have a responsibility for your actions. So, you may rest easy now. We shall talk when you wake.
Truly, you are a foolish queen. What? Where? Golden cheese cookie?
Smoked cheese cookie. Must have seemed like a moment to you, but some time has passed since we last met. Unfortunately, I have no time to explain. Here, take mozzarella cookie and burnt cheese cookie soul cheeses. Guard them with your life.
What? Huh?
Take these and follow the cheesebirds to the valley. Do you understand? Follow the cheesebirds.
But, my radiant queen, golden cheese cookie! Wait! What in rotten cheeses is going on here? Huh, you dare speak to Her Majesty with such insolence? No one can insult our divine ruler. With the exception of her own subjects, of course.
Smoked cheese cookie? I ordered you to get to safety.
Oh, yes, and I am regretting being here by the second. But where's the fight left in you, Your Majesty? Let's show what happens to those who dare threaten the Golden Cheese Kingdom!
I am proven wrong for once. You are strong. Very impressive. A formidable foe chosen by my master. Now I understand why he wanted me to bring you in.
Well, you have failed miserably, might I add. That means this burning spice cookie was the original owner of your soul jam.
Correct. And now the beast is coming after it. The question is, how is he going to achieve that? Come now, smoked cheese cookie. You too once coveted my soul jam. Think!
Thank you so much for bringing that up, Your Radiance.
But also, I am here in his territory. And I can take what I please.
Your Majesty, do not tell me... No, this is a terrible idea. We can't even find our way back to the kingdom, let alone locate where we are right now. A sound plan. Except for the fact that we will become the entire army's target if we get caught while making our climb.
Don't you fret, smoked cheese cookie. Did you forget I have my wings to fly away?
I was worried about myself. I should have just followed the cheesebirds. Why did you wake me up in the first place? Why not mozzarella cookie or burnt cheese cookie?
Because those two would not have listened to my orders and would have done everything to join me in battle. But you, what made you return and help me? You value your life and the kingdom more than me. I was sure you would carry the soul cheeses to safety.
I ask myself the same question. Maybe defying your orders runs in my dough. Let us get moving then, Radiant Queen. We still have a long journey ahead until we reach the Lassie Springs and the cliff. Keep asking questions and get smoked. Again.
Nope. I couldn't care less.
Quite the spitfire, even in the land of spices. Impressive.
Let's just get a move on. We still have a long way to go.
What happened to Your Majesty?
I suppose the spice store must have awakened the audaciousness in me.
Is that so?
Mozzarella Cookie would snort and laugh if she saw me struggling with something like this. I'm holding up just fine. At least there are no innocent lives at stake like back during the Dark Flower War.
Anything's a piece of cake compared to that. Except for that time when Mozzarella Cookie decided to bring more cookies to our growing kingdom.
Ooh. I shudder at the mere thought of that story. I never knew I had a fear of big crowds until then. I vividly remember all those cookies wandering the desert with their empty stomachs growling.
And how you, High Priest Cheesenbird and Burnt Cheese Cookie, ended up with arms and wings sore from cooking food for the hungry.
Just thinking about it makes me want to leave nasty scribbles all over a mozzarella cookie soul cheese.
Why not wait until she wakes up? We shall get up to all sorts of shenanigans when we get back.
I'm looking forward to it. Thief this, thief that. I'm starting to get annoyed.
Brace yourself, smoked cheese cookie. This will be a difficult fight. I need you to create an opening for me.
Physical or mental?
Well, the one you excel at.
Leave it up to me, your radiance. I will show them the error in their ways. Queen Golden Cheese Cookie, what you say is not exactly right. You should do what they say.
I thought we were on the same side.
What I mean is, thief sounds rather underwhelming, don't you think? This ancient dough is trying to lay hands on the soul gem that, by right, belongs to a cookie far younger than he is, and instead of taking it up with his creators, I think the words you are looking for are sore loser.
Aha! Right you are. Mistake on my part. I apologize profusely for not accurately describing your not-so-great master, Nutmeg Tiger Cookie.
And yet, we found the perfect title. You really should be thankful. No one, and I mean no one, will crumble me again. Let's see if you're still talking after I fight you. Your Radiance, Golden Cheese Cookie, you're pale as Brie. Come back to your senses.
I must fight! I must!
Look at me. I'm still here with you. I haven't returned to the Soul Cheese yet, which can mean only one thing. The power of your Soul Gem is still with you. Burning Spice Cookie hasn't fully claimed it yet. Do not lose your spirit. We haven't crumbled just yet.
Silence, prisoner! Stay quiet. What is the meaning of this?
Pray tell, is it customary in this land to interrupt when two cookies are clearly in the middle of a private conversation?
Mustn't give up. Mustn't give up. For my kingdom, my treasures.
Golden Cheese Cookie.
Must act. Must. Mine.
To think that's who defeated me not so long ago. You should have handed me your Soul Gem back then if you were going to crumble so easily.
No. My greedy desire.
Trust me, I know what you're going through. I felt the same before. Light fades before your eyes and dread seeps through your entire soul. In the end, this overwhelming trepidation almost wrought the end of our kingdom. You built the Golden City because you refused to give up. I started my conspiracy because I, too, refused to give up on our kingdom. You mustn't let dread shackle you. Your steps might be small and shaky, but only by walking forwards, slowly but steadily, you will prevent yourself from crumbling apart.
Smoked cheese cookie?
I will not protect the Golden City for you, for this is not my burden to bear. It's yours. You are the one who calls herself the Golden Sovereign. You've defeated me once. Where is that radiant strength now? Use it. Use all you've got. Your fear, your sense of duty, your pride, your greed. We called you a god, so be a god! Oh, Jesus, if only others were here to witness the Golden Goddess showing such profound humbleness.
Perhaps that brute should have silenced you. Impudent.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Your Radiance. Can you feel the power of your Soul Gem? Can you wield it? All gathered?
Yes, Fee.
Good. Now follow your elder and run away as far as you can.
What?
What? You want to stay? You must escape if you wish to survive.
But if they find us...
Now is your chance. Burning Spice Cookie has all his attention focused on my queen. Besides, if something happens to you, my life will become immeasurably more difficult.
But why?
You see, my queen tends to get obsessed with the things she cares for. And she happens to care for you lot.
Huh?
If something happens to you, she will go out of her way to come up with another senseless plan. Should you crumble, she will gather your remains, piece them back together, and hide them away in her vaults. It has happened before. Do you know how difficult it is to serve such a queen? Just the thought alone makes me exhausted. Scheme? There is no scheme here. My queen happened to care for those little creatures. I'm merely carrying out her orders to get them out of the way.
You had every chance to save your dough, and now you will crumble for this pathetic vermin. I bet you can't wait to join the rest of your worthless, fallen kingdom in oblivion!
My, what a speech.
You shall feel the weight of your words!
Yeah!
Oh. Looks like my powers are coming back. Time to teach you a lesson. I agree. Yes, you are right. She is a foolish queen. It is like you said. She tends to get carried away by little unimportant things. It's rather unbecoming of a queen. And the things she fritters her precious time on so carelessly. A cookie with but 2 buttons to his name. A cookie who tried to seem taller. A cookie who sticks his nose where it doesn't belong. A cookie whose eyesight couldn't match her lust for knowledge. A cookie without an arm. No matter how dire the times were, all had to follow her greedy desires. She thought she knew better than anyone. Our kingdom was doomed. Instead of listening to her trusted advisors, Golden Cheese Cookie chose to stick with that sorry bunch. And yet, at the very last moment, they turned out to be the very solution we all needed. She showed me how wrong I was. She showed me the fool was I all along. How infuriating.
Stop yapping already.
I'm merely proving your point. Golden Cheese Cookie is a foolish queen. Sycophants, charlatans, even willful traitors. All of them have a place among her treasures. She embraced them all with open arms. For one reason. It's laughable, really. To let them thrive in her boundless abundance. Her greed, her foolishness, her absurd actions is what made her a hero. Indeed, your lord and my queen couldn't be more different. And that is the reason why Burning Spice Cookie will never be the master of the Soul Jam. Mark my words. You can try as many times as you want. But in the end, it is our greedy queen who will prevail. Looks like this flaming speech took a greater toll on me than I'd expect. It can't end here. I have the mission. Ah, crap. In the end, not only did I fail my mission, But she also made me watch the moment of her triumph from afar. Burnt cheese cookie, mozzarella cookie. Someday, you will lament the fact you slept through such a fateful moment. I was the only witness. I love it.
Smoked cheese cookie! Where are you?
My queen!
You! When will you ever listen to my commands? Have I not told you to get to safety? And what did you do instead? May the radiance of gold wash over you.
My queen defying your orders indeed runs in my dough. Worry not. The soul cheeses are safe and sound.
Just what on earth, Bread, is wrong with you? Hold on tight. Ah, at last. Oh, the freedom of flying. You shall see what an all-powerful god can do.
My, you remember what I said to you during my little rebellion? Truly, what did I do to deserve such treatment from my queen?
I shall never forget that.
Very well, Your Radiance. I suppose it will be my lesson. That burning spice cookie was positively horrifying.
I saw him buried under the ruins of his own temple. And yet, I fear we haven't seen the last of that wretched beast.
You might be right, Your Radiance. Villains like him always come back.
To think there are more of them.
You said there was a beast cookie for each of the 5 heroes? I admit, it's a rather scary thought. We must get in touch with the other 4 as soon as we return. Your Radiance?
Yes, you are right. I can no longer delay the inevitable. And I think I know what to do now. I am prepared to meet White Lily Cookie.